Hello, this is Judy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am working on sketch 11 and the prompt for this one is enamel dots or nouveau, which is very similar to stickles, so I will probably be using stickles on my layout because that's what Close to My Heart covers and I try to use their products. But anyway, I'm going to be using the stamp of the month for this month. Actually, it's for September, and you can get this for $5 with a $50 purchase. And if you don't know the whole spiel, it's great for VIPs. They get it for free, and it is only available during 1 month, and this is September's. This is a really great stamp set for scrapbooks or cards. So I'm going to use it to make a scrapbook layout for this day's sketch. And the sketch is a wreath, and it is on a coral type color paper. I'm going to use white daisy, and I'm not going to use flowers. I'm going to use strips of paper. I cut up all my scrap paper and made strips because I'm going to make a scrapbook layout kit for anyone that buys this from me, and I do that every month. That's just happens to be this month, and this sketch is perfect because that's what I had in mind. I just hadn't done it yet. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out the strips of paper and I'm going to try to color coordinate. Okay, so I've got black. She's got black with a little bit of pink. There's some blue, and these other girls have pink and red. Nothing new there. Okay, so blue, pink, red, and aren't these, oh, I just love the glitter paper. This is our new rose gold, I think, or papaya. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's gorgeous. This is the new wild berry. This is our new capri, so this would be good. And then the mocha, and this ballerina, no, mulberry. Okay, so I've got a bunch of strips. I'm going to find ones that will work with my pictures, and I also have some of the shimmer trim in here. And I had an open house, and the ladies were actually making a layout using all of these strips in all the new colors on a page, and they just did it along a row here, and then we wrote the colors, so they had it's like a swatch layout, so they knew what the new colors were. They had fun. Oh, I gotta show you this one. This is the new Harbor. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It's got like teals and greens and blues in it. All right, so I've got tons of these that I can use, and I just made a huge mess. So I'm going to pick out colors to match and lay them out, and then I will be back. Boy, oh boy, it took a little while to sort these out. So these are strips that I had that I didn't cut. So I've got those at my disposal. And I know this is way more than I need for this layout, but I'm going to be making kits for this stamp of the month. So I wanted to get it all sorted, and I'm going to put each color in a baggie, and then I can draw from them. So the basic idea that I'm going to use, because of these colors, now see that color is good there, and she has a little blue there and a black, and here she's got a little bit of pink and the blue and the black again. We got some blue and actually the peacock there, and then we also have the red in those shirts for there. So almost all these colors can be used. Yellow is the only one that really is not in any of these photos. This is more of that shortbread, so that'll be good there. So yellow, oh, she's got a little yellow in her mask. I might be able to include a little bit of yellow as a magnet color. Maybe not, we'll see. But I don't have a lot of yellow here, so that's fine too. So basically what I'm going to do is get at least 3 of each color for the layout. So I'll have, if I pick yellow, I'll get 3 of this yellow. If I want this yellow, I'll pick 3 of this yellow. This is probably Sundance. You know, they all have their names, but yellow, different shades of yellow. Okay, so, and our color, our cardstock is all double-sided. Ones, they're not double-sided. Well, they are, of course, double-sided, but whatever. Oh, goodness. They're dark on one side and light on the other side. So if you didn't know that, yeah. So you get 2 colors in each piece of cardstock. So I'll pick 6 of that one. And I need another one of that bright lemonade. We'll see if it'll, I think, nope. Let's see if I can find, if I don't find one, then I'm not going to go cut one. I'm just going to, oh, if I see one, I see one. I just want to include it. Okay. So, and you know, 3 is the magic number for design principle, to have your eye be, somehow your brain is more pleased with odd numbers. Okay. So we'll do 3 of one shade and 3 of the other shade. Oh, and that's a whole different color. Well, that's that color. Okay. Oh, it's been a long day. All right. So there we go. And because I'm going to need so many for this layout, I'm going to pick more than I need. And once I get everything picked, I'll be back and give you an idea of what I'm going to do next. I have finished laying out my pieces, and I've got a lot more than I'm going to need. So I cut it down to just 1 per color. I kind of do 1, 2, 3, and then each one I'll have 3 of each color. So kind of know what I mean. It's going to be like a wheel, following the same colors, because I have enough. And I think it'll be fine with my photos. It's going to be a little busy, but I'm going to mat these with white and then on black, and that will give it a lot of distinction. So I'm also going to use these, and I've brought a bunch of the white pieces to stamp on these little quotes. And I also had some watercolor paper with some, I think they were shimmer brushes because they're shiny. So I was going to see how they stamp, and I would have to do this with our archival black, not the intense, because the archival would stamp on these a little bit more, but I may test it just to see, because I'm not sure. That's just what have been told. So, you know, always test things out yourself, right, to see if it works for you. And then last catalog, 2-month catalog, we had this stamp set at Scrappy Lady. So I wanted to use this. It has Getting Crafty. That's going to be my title. So I thought it was really cute. So messy bun and getting things done, because she's got the messy bun in her hair. And it just is very fitting. And then a bunch of these little stamps I can put on some of these papers, and I will stamp them in a tone-on-tone manner, so that like the yellow I would stamp with yellow, the mulberry I'd stamp with mulberry, and blue I'd stamp with blue, and so on and so forth. So that works. And then I can also use some of the other words that are in this stamp set. So this is cute. I think it's still available online until they run out. They make them in-house, so you know there's a good quantity, but when they run out, they're gone, because it is retired now. So I will get to work, and now you know me, I usually do the border around my page. I don't know if I'm going to need that. I may wait till I see how it looks when I manipulate it a little bit more. I may cut some of the pieces down to make them smaller. I believe these are all, well, that one's 3 inches. And that one's almost 4. So I may make them all the same size. Some of them that I stamp the words on, I may draw a doodle border around it. Some of them I may ink the edges, but oh my goodness, if I ink the edges of all these, it will take me until next week, right? I did find this cute flower that a friend of mine was making, so I thought I would include this because some of the papers, you know, have that color, and it's just a pretty thing. Like, you know, on a wreath you usually have a flower, and I may put a bow as well. We have that new wild berry ribbon, so I will come back and show you what I've got in a little bit. So I discovered that 4-inch pieces of papers are way too big. So I took my 4-inch pieces of paper and cut them into 2-inch pieces of paper. And I only cut one of each color. So I figured I would see if it would cover the wreath the way I wanted to. And I cut out, or not a cutout, I traced a circle with a pencil, and I used this turntable. I couldn't find my Creative Memory circle maker. You know, it's hiding. When you want it, you can't find it. When you don't want it, it's there. You're stepping on it. So I'm going to again follow the color that I use. I'm going to try and use the same colors. So I am not going to make you watch this because I already can't find the other one of these. But anyways, okay, so I'm not going to make you watch me do this. I'll come back and show you after I have it all laid out. But I did want to say that I stamped this from the Stamp of the Month here. So that's there for part of my title. And then I stamped a bunch of the sentiments. So for this day, for you, for these memories, for time together. And then I did some from the Crafty Lady stamp set. And then I'm going to use some of these to decorate these pieces, okay, to do the tone on tone. So I've got my happy place, a good time to play with scissors, good time to play with paper. These are just so cute. Good time to play with paint. Then I did getting done, getting things, crafty, done, messy bun, getting things done. That's where it goes there. Okay. And then I did the date and the messy bun and another date and getting things. I actually cut the stamp part because I couldn't get it to be separated on here. I could cut that off, but I like how it's stamped better when it was by itself. So and I will outline those and cut those down with a journal pen, and I will show you what they look like in a moment for you. For me, it'll probably be hours, right? I am in love with this. It came out so nice. I have got just a few things left to do, and I'm going to do my splatters first. Got the ball rolling. Open it over here. Put some on my desk, and this is raspberry. I don't have the new wild berry yet. And that's all I think I need. While I was laying these down, the only thing I did was try to keep a little bit away from the edge. And when I got to these corners, I would just turn it like this and try to line like the pink and the pink and the purple and the purple as best as I could. And, you know, I didn't try to be exact. You can see it's not perfect, but I love it because it's organic, okay? And the photos are a little too big to put around the wreath like they are on the sketch. So I'm going to actually put them in the middle. And now her head is going to be... I need to have room in the top to lay the the title over. So we got room on the bottom of that one. That one's okay. So we'll go like this. And that is great. So the only thing I have left is to do my little words. So I'll get those glued down and get these ready and then adhere them and come back with the finished layout. I don't even think any embellishments are going to be needed, but I might have to put some Nuvo drops or stickles on, right? That was the prompt for this one, so I can do that. So I'll be back in a second. This is the completed layout, and I'm really liking it. It is so bright and colorful, just like my granddaughter. So let me give you little close-ups. I'll have close-ups at the end too, but they just don't ever do it justice, right? That splatter did really well. I did add a border with my journaling pen. I did squiggly lines. And these little word tags just look so cool. So I just stamped them on that watercolor paper. Do I have that on there? Oh, there we go. It just worked really well. I really like it. I hope you like it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work, but I really like it. It was worth it. It's totally different than something I'd normally do. So, all right, we'll see if I can come up with another one. I'll be gone for the weekend, so I might be a little late. But take care and make sure you follow all the people in the description of the video. There are so many talented ladies that are working with these sketches. So enjoy it and get some inspiration and get crafty. Thanks.